Analog is back, okay? People want to feel and touch paper again. Thank God. There's too much digital screen time available to us, and we need a break. Our eyes need a break. We don't need to wear these blue light glasses every single day of our lives. What up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am standing. We are in our sit stand desk era today. Switching things up a little bit. I've been on a couch. I've been mostly here sitting at my desk, and now I'm standing because why not? I think also because the video that or the topic that I'm going to be talking about in this video is like, I got my button up on. What do y'all call them? Button downs or button ups? I got my button up on. I got my blue light glasses. Aren't they cute? Right? They make me look a little more chic, okay? Because we're going to be talking about networking, but mostly we're going to be talking about business cards. If you're new here, my name is Elisa, and I started a 31-day challenge on the 1st of August because I'm going to be posting a video every single day for the month of August to put myself out there, tell you who I am, talk about what I do, and everything in between. And yeah, if you're into that, subscribe so you don't miss a day, because I haven't missed a day yet. And so why should you miss a day? And if you have been here and you've been rocking out with me, thank you so much. I super appreciate you being here and just kicking it with me during all of these videos, because that's really cool. And so yeah, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet though, because there was like a good percentage of y'all that were watching but aren't subscribed yet. And thumbs this video up, interact with me in the comments, and let's get into it. Analog is making a comeback. Oh, I'm so excited. Obviously, because I love tactile, tangible things. I like to work with my hands. Obviously, I love stationery and paper and books. I love books. I still love to read actual books and flip through the pages and write in the pages if I bought them, not if I borrowed them from the library. Do not write in y'all library books, okay? Don't do it. It's rude. And you can get fined, I'm pretty sure. But did I miss the memo when like analog was coming back in style? I feel like I low-key kind of called it, because in this digital space that we've been in, I feel like more people are craving tactile and tangible things again. We've gotten so immersed in our phones, in our tablets, in our TVs, and our computer screens that we've lost the plot on what it's like to have real, true interaction with a human being standing right in front of you. And of course, society has its ebbs and flows, right? Like, history is bound to repeat itself, whether that's a good history or not. And trends almost always come back in style. One trend that we need to leave by the wayside but has somehow resurfaced are these tight knee-length capris. I will die on this hill because I don't understand it. I don't know why y'all brought these things back, but I need you to put them back in the archives, because I don't want them. Okay. Anyway, I recently attended a networking event where I had to mix and mingle and talk about myself, and I realized that a lot of people were asking for business cards. Now, I got off the business card bandwagon years ago when I was doing all of those vendor markets, because I recognized that people would take a business card but never follow through, never do anything with it. And I took it personal because, one, I used my hard-earned money to pay to print those, and because I have a background in graphic design, so I designed these cards and they're beautiful. You gotta use them. Like, I hope someone's at least using them as like a bookmark or something. Anyway, but seriously, I didn't see the value in continuing to get these cards printed and spend money on getting them printed anymore because people would take them and not do anything with them. And then also I was trying to be more eco-friendly too. And so I was like, let me cut down the paper. I'm already getting paper printed with my journals and my coloring books and my greeting cards. Like, let me not add to the fall of this earthly world. Also printing business cards that just go to waste. At least with the greeting cards, I know you're sending them to someone or you're framing them on your walls. And the coloring books, I know you're coloring in them. And the journals, I know you're writing in them. But the business cards, they just go on a pile somewhere to oblivion, never to be seen again. So yes, I 86'd the business cards. And that led me to the next phase of not marketing, the next phase, I guess it is marketing, but the next phase of networking, which were digital cards. I saw a lot of people start using digital cards like the dot card or hi hello. And this was a way to share your contact information directly into someone's phone. You'd had all of their contact right at your fingertips, only to realize, yes, their information is in your phone, but you'd also have to go in your phone and look for that information. Remember who you met and why you have their information and why you have a need for their product or their service. Most times it goes in the phone and never sees the light of day because you forget about it. And I guess you can have that same argument for business cards as well, right? However, if you're more intentional about the reason you're giving out the business card or a reason you're taking the business card, then you can make it better work for you. So if you watched my business goals video, then you will know that my top 3 goals for the year are wholesale, getting into retail, taking Color and Chill national, and then having like a studio space or a warehouse/office space. So for me as a stationery brand who also hosts community events and is trying to reach her goals, here are a few of my non-negotiables for giving and receiving business cards. 1, for wholesale, it must be a retailer or a buyer who is actively looking and sourcing products for their shelves, or a nonprofit or a nonprofit organization wanting to like purchase coloring books for their upcoming event or for their team, but they're ordering in bulk. Gaining this type of client will help me to reach my wholesale goals of getting into retail, and it'll help me reach my bulk sales goals so that I'm not so dependent on the one-off customer sales through online e-commerce like Shopify, like my Shopify website. So this is more of a business to business lane and benefit for Illustrated Melanin. And so if I'm going to be intentional about handing out my business card or receiving a business card in return, I would love for you to be a retailer, a buyer, or an organization that is going to purchase my products in bulk. Number 2, for taking Color and Chill nationally, I would love it if a corporation, an ERG lead, or that's like an employee resource group, or again, another nonprofit or organization is looking to host a Color and Chill event for their team or their retreat or, whatever, maybe a holiday party or something. This will directly help us make a contact for our corporate wellness goals of taking Color and Chill national. The more corporate events that we host, the more we can share about them and post about them to expand our reach. The more, assuming that it goes so well, the more that those companies will talk to their friends and other associates, and the word will spread and we'll be able to get more accounts and clients based off of our initial interactions. And then 3, for our studio warehouse goals, the contact that we are giving or receiving our business cards from must have a need for an illustrator, like a direct need, like they are actively seeking an illustrator. So if you are an organization, again, I feel like I keep going back to organizations, but you can also be an individual. But for the sake of this video, an organization is, say that you have like a contract or an open project that you are seeking an illustrator for, or a commissioned project if you are an individual and say you're looking for an illustrator to illustrate your children's book, or you want a new coloring book to be able to sell. This gets us closer to building our revenue up so that we can afford that studio space that we want to rent. And then eventually we can buy that warehouse and office space. So those are just a few of my non-negotiables. I will also give out my business cards to individuals, but the key is to use discernment. It doesn't make sense to give out or to hand out my business cards to someone who is literally just going to look at it and chuck it into the pile where business cards go to die. I don't want to be in that pile anymore. I want the person that I'm handing my business card to know that this is an intentional exchange, that you are going to benefit from either my services of color and chill events or illustration, or you're going to benefit from my products being in your store or in your upcoming event, because they're going to benefit the people that you are reaching out to, benefit your customers, and so on and so forth. Like, there has to be some kind of mutual exchange of energy and purpose and intention. And then again, I'm not saying that I won't hand it out to individuals. I just want to make sure that I'm using discernment so it doesn't go into the pile to die. And I don't want to block any blessings. Like, I want to be a lot more strategic with these cards moving forward. And so I designed new business cards. So for Illustrated Melanin, focus. You still want to see my face, and I don't want you to see my face. So for Illustrated Melanin, I designed these new business cards. See how pretty this is? And then, of course, on the back, you can still reach my digital hi, hello business card, but all of my contact information and my socials are also on this card. And then for Color and Chill, I also made a card because I want to be able to give these to those organizations and corporations that will, come on, stay in focus, that will benefit from coloring. And so I made cards for that as well. Okay, so anyway, the point is, analog is back, okay? People want to feel and touch paper again. Thank God. There's too much digital screen time available to us, and we need a break. Our eyes need a break. We don't need to wear these blue light glasses every single day of our lives. It's time to get back to interacting with people and being able to like speak to someone and say what your name is and know what you do and say it in a concise and engaging way that makes them want to know more about you and more about what you have to offer. So let me know, do you have physical business cards anymore? Did you drop your physical business cards for the digital dots and the digital hi hellos? And if you do still have business cards, what are your non-negotiables for handing them out or receiving one from someone else? And if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. And also leave a handshake emoji in the comments below, because we're leveling up our networking game starting today. Or if you're watching this at night before bed, you can start tomorrow. Totally fine. Anyway, thanks for rocking with me. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs this video up, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.